Good morning, everyone. It is math time, and we're talking fractions again today. And yesterday we talked about the fact that to be a fraction, something has to be broken into equal parts. If things aren't broken into equal parts, it cannot be a fraction. So we always start off with a whole and we break it into equal parts, like a whole pizza, right? And we usually break it into 8 equal parts for sharing. Or a piece of toast. Lots of us cut it in half. So there's 2 equal parts on either side. Okay. So I have one whole train here today. All right. It's one whole. So I'm going to tell you, I'm starting with one whole. And this isn't like the hole you dig. This means a whole piece of cake, a whole pizza, one whole. So I'm starting off with one whole. All right. And today we are talking halves. So I am going to break this in half. All right. So here we go. And you're going to tell me if we're talking fractions or not. Did I break it into equal parts? Yep, they're equal parts. Cool. So right now I had one whole. Now how many parts do I have? I have 2 parts. So I put a 2. This is how we're going to actually write the fraction in half. The bottom number is how many parts you have. And right now I have 2 parts. I put a line above it. And right now I want to take one of the parts away. So how many parts do I have right now in my hand? I have 1 part. So I actually have what's called 1/2. Can everybody say it? You guys say a half all the time. Maybe you just don't know what it looks like when we write it. So that is 1/2. I have 1/2. I have 1 part of a total of 2 parts. And if I put my 2 parts back together again, I have what? 1 whole. Sorry, I'm having troubles today with my visual. I need to get on this side of it, okay? So we started off with 1 whole. I broke it into 2 parts. The bottom numbers are always how many parts you have in total. I took 1 part away, so now I'm holding just 1 part. Or I'm holding 1/2. Okay, that is 1/2. All right, I'm going to try another one. I've got another whole. I got a popsicle stick, right? 1 whole. And I've broken it into 2 equal parts. Here we go again, right? So I've got 2 equal parts. All right. And I only want to talk about 1 part. So I've got 1/2 of the popsicle stick. 1/2 of the popsicle stick. The other half I got rid of. Now I have the 2 parts. This fraction would actually be when I'm holding both parts. If I'm holding both, I have a total of 2 parts and I'm holding both parts. Does that make sense? But right now I'm getting rid of 1 part and I want to know how many parts I'm holding. Well, I'm holding 1 part. So I'm going to put that number over there. 1 part. You can't see it. I'm trying to get you to see it. All right, 1 part. Or 1/2. I'm holding 1/2 of the popsicle stick. Okay? I'm going to do one more. Sorry, I'm not making much sense. I have a whole piece of paper here, right? 1 whole. Talking 1 whole. I want to cut it in half. So the best way I can do that is by folding it, right? That's what your art teacher tells you when you draw something, right, Ms. Hirschfeld? So I am cutting my 1 whole into 2 parts today. So I need to write my fraction. I now have 1 whole that is 2 parts. So I had 1 whole, and now my paper's in 2 parts. How many parts am I holding now? I'm holding 1 part. That's how much I'm holding. So I'm holding 1/2 of the piece of paper. 1/2 of the piece of paper. Okay? Now, if I put my parts together again, what do I have? I have one whole. Take my parts away. I am now holding one half, and one half is on the floor. When I put them together, I have one whole. Now I'm holding one half. That's it for math today. I believe you're working on halves today and possibly still looking at equal parts today. One half. You guys know what one half, you say it all the time. I had a half of piece of toast. I had a half a piece of pizza. I had a half a piece of cake. I had a half a piece of apple. That's what it looks like. Okay? It means you broke your piece of toast into two parts and you only ate one part. Okay? You had half a piece of gum. You broke your piece of gum into two parts and you only chew one piece. I have only half a pencil. That means you broke your pencil, which you know I don't like you doing in school, into two parts, equal parts. And you must have lost half of it because you're only holding one part of it. Okay? All right. One half. Good luck with it today. I'm sure you'll be fine. Take care. See you in a bit.